Ah, I knew they'd be back. Okay, Gravira. All right, I'm gonna wait for you to do it next time. See, I told you they would be back. Oh god, that's amazing. I was not expecting them to be back that soon. That's awesome. Just please don't take millions of years. I know that guy's taking a while in the back there. He's like, do me, man. Do me. I'm floating. You guys can get an upskirt of me. All right, so this is a good place to get the gravity arts. Ooh, see, I told you guys. Yeah, we already fought these guys in here, though, before, didn't we? So I don't know why I'm like, oh, I told you guys. All right, come on, gravity, please. I hate it when they do, like, multiples of that. All right, please, for the love of God. Just move, Goofy, Goobers. Get the hell out of my way. He's gonna disappear, isn't he? Yeah, he's already contemplating. He's like, what the hell am I even doing, man? It's like, you're totally up. Oh, of course he's gonna go over there where it's gonna hurt the other guy. Ooh, there's both of them, 2 for the price of 1, Grandma! Nope, of course not. All right, one more, please. Please don't disappear. I just want the gravity arts, and then I'll be on my merry way. You know, it's always nice to have some of those other arts, but white mushrooms are probably the easiest people to find for these kinds of things, and also pretty good for, like, mystery goo, so I don't think it's really important that you get all 3 of the same kind of spell on these guys when getting the mystery goo, because I've never really had an issue with that. So with that, we've got all of them that we need up to this point except for Stop and Arrow, so let's just go ahead and do whatever the hell they feel like. I think he's cold there, or hot, so he's gonna be doing it. It's best just to go for the same one 3 times in a row. He's hot again, so we'll do it again, and since we already did 2 of the same, might as well wait for him to do Blizzard again. So he's gonna do gravity, whatever. If he disappears, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All right, he's cold. Don't want to deal with that. All right, come on, Blizzard. Oh, seriously? Ah, damn it. Well, we got gravity. That's all we really needed. Anything else, I'll probably just get off screen. And so there's that. And now that's done, we're done in Agrabah for now. We got the Oathkeeper. Now, I think this will drop us down there. We need to go to the Dark Chamber, and the Dark Chamber is right over here. So let's go head over here and get the hell out of here, because I'm done with Agrabah, and I'm done with talking for now. I got coffee, but I ain't drinking it. Oh my god! You guys, I had the worst dream the other night. Oh man, I was gonna talk about this, like, I think in Halloween Town, but I completely forgot. Dude, I had another dream about freaking, whatchamacallit? I had another dream about coffee spiders. And if you guys don't know what that is, basically when I was younger, not when I was younger, I think it was almost 2 years ago, around this time, when I was recording Twilight Princess, I was outside, I was sitting in the leaves for whatever reason, and I was drinking coffee, and I usually drink coffee out of some, like, I would say it's probably a foot-long plastic cup, which sounds kind of weird, but it's like those plastic-colored cups that you always, like, see that your mom always buys or whatever. I drink coffee out of those, because I drink a lot of coffee, and I usually just fill up half a pot with that, and then I drink that. And this one day I was outside drinking, and this is a dream I had a couple of years ago, but I had it again. It wasn't exactly the same, it was just coffee. And there was these little, you know how you'd see like those little weird round brown acorns? I saw a couple of those around, and didn't think anything of it, but I was drinking coffee, and then they were in my cup, they were in my drink, and it sucked because they were coffee spiders, and they're basically, you know, they had spider legs, but they had those little acorn bodies, which is, oh, it's so freaky, and it gave me that feeling in my throat, like, is like scratching like the inside of my throat, and it's like difficult to swallow because they're like trying to keep up. Anyway, whatever, don't forget about that. Here we are at the throat. And there should be not okay. So sometimes the rare truffle will be here. This might be an okay place to do it. Rare truffle is all right, but you know this isn't the best place to encounter him. In all honesty, he's kind of hard to deal with here. He shows up a lot on Hook's ship in Neverland, quote unquote Neverland, and so you can go over there to deal with that because there's gonna be like 5 truffles out there, and so that's a good place to use it if you so desire. Anyway, we can go ahead and head back to Chamber 6. I believe it's Chamber 6, something like that. And we can go and collect the white area, or the white trinity for this area. And I think there might be a nice little shortcut for us here, unless I am mistaken, because this is a dead end. But we can jump up here and then head off over here. Now this should be number 6. Yes, okay, good. And so this is kind of an annoying thing because you guys recall how many enemies were here, which means we got a little bit of gauntlet of people to fight here, which is kind of annoying. There's power wilds here. What the hell are they doing here? I was not expecting that. And it's so annoying because enemies will be like spawning out of everywhere, and you have to kill them all, and you have to deal with that, and so it's not the funnest of things. Frost shards, I'll take that for $18 on the 17th of November. It's not even November, I don't know why. What was that from? On the 7th, something about the 17th of November. Reminds me of something. I don't know. So now what am I listening to? Why are we still getting potions from these guys? Donald, why are you getting AP up? That is of no importance to us whatsoever. Ugh. I don't think actually. Okay, so speaking of those enemies that don't really seem to be here, there seems to be a formula. If nobody's said this yet, which I hope nobody has, I think there's supposed to be a formula for the spawning of enemies that come through here, depending on a certain thing. I don't know what it is. It's got to be some kind of algorithm that determines what enemies will spawn here or what area you have to come to get here. Like if you warped here, you'll get other enemies. If you came here from Agrabah, you'll get different enemies. But there's something that changes the enemies here, because sometimes there'll be those defenders here and they're not here this time for whatever reason. There'll also be like searchlights. There'll be enemies from every world we've been to so far, so this is kind of a bunch of different worlds all at once, and this is a really annoying place to fight people. I hate this. Alright, get out of here, barrel spiders. God damn it. Of course, barrel spiders. You guys are the banes of my dreams. You are my nightmares. You are encompassing everything that I detest about my life. What does that tell you? What does that even tell you about anything? Oh, God. So, okay, since we're here talking, I guess, talking about something. I was talking to my friend, and we were just randomly talking. She's like, oh, you want to play a game? I was like, okay, we're texting, kind of, but I don't know how this would even equivalent itself to a game. And so she basically asked, okay, so, and this will happen to you too. This isn't really a game, but basically you have to say, what is your what domestic animal would you say is most characteristic of yourself? And there's a bunch of different, you know, domestic animals out there. And so I was like thinking of like the obvious ones. I was thinking like a bird or a gerbil or a cat or a dog, but I was like, that's not really that great. So I decided just to go with kind of a really general, typical, just a bird creature, or maybe a horse, because I don't know, because I figured that would be kind of a cool thing to be a horse. It's like, I want to be a horse, ladies and gentlemen, or what was that song? There was a song that's something about horses, and it was so funny. I can't remember what it was called. Anyway, I said one of those, and then she said, okay, well, so what animal would you say you're most characteristic of that wouldn't exactly be a domestic one? It doesn't have to be domestic, but it can just be any animal that you'd characterize yourself as. And I said, probably a shark or an eagle, which sounds kind of weird to say because you don't really, I don't know. I wouldn't really say I give off that all too often, but I just said that just because I was like, well, that's probably one of the more cooler animals that I would rather be. Not necessarily my favorite, but I'd say, you know, if I was an animal, I'd probably be a pretty badass eagle. Eagle! Or whatever. I totally just did the fucking hand wave there. Ugh, I'm done talking forever. Just kidding, not really. And then she said, what's your favorite food? And I said mashed potatoes, or maybe spaghetti, since it changes and it's really difficult to determine most of the time. So I was just like, whatever, just one of those. And then she was like, okay, so when you walk into a room, what's the first thing you expect to see? And that was kind of a really vague question, so all I said is just a closed room with just probably the last person I'd ever want to see in it. And so it was kind of funny because I figured it was probably one of those really generic, like, what spirit animal are you or whatever. And so she says the domestic animal bit is supposed to be how you think people see you as. And then, oh, of course they're here. Of course they're here this time. And then, oh shit, that was the worst place to possibly use it. Something like that. Okay, let's do the arrow trick. Arrow trick's a little bit annoying to do. But basically you can just get a couple, oh, this doesn't work. Not when you're in the doorway, man. Okay, let's try it again. This is not the best place to do it, but God, of course. Alright, that didn't work at all whatsoever. Here's you can use more truffle stuff. So domestic animals is how you think people see others. The animal you choose for yourself is how you see yourself. And then, what was it? Your favorite food is supposed to talk about your sex life, which doesn't make any sense. Why am I going this way? Which doesn't, I was like, how? I'm sure there's probably a weird joke I can make with pounding potatoes, you know, akin to vaginas in that sense, but I don't know how that would spaghetti. I guess plain, but it doesn't even sound plain. And then it was something else, I think. Oh yeah, and then when you walk into a closed, or when you walk into a room, the first thing you expect to see, that's supposed to be your outlook on marriage, which I guess mine is really pessimistic. Like both of ours was really bad. She said it was like an empty loft with like an open window. I was like, yeah, that could mean so many things. I'm sure there's some like Freudian thing to that, but those things are always kind of annoying, I think. This is like, they're so vague. They're like the astrological signs. Like, if you're a Gemini today, of all days, you will encounter yourself waking up in the morning and feeling a little bit distant from your family, but that's okay because your life will be full of those days. Just shit like that, you know? I don't know. Listen to Rilo Kiley, and it's putting me in a nice little happy mood. Oh yeah, Jenny Lewis is kind of a cutie too, but I don't know. She's okay, you know, but I don't know. As far as redheads, not really redheads, because I guess Florence Florence Welch is a is a brunette, so that doesn't really count. Please, white mushrooms, white mushrooms, white mushrooms, and of course they're not here. Wait a minute, are they just gonna be enemies here? Oh damn it! Okay, we got difficult witches to fight this time. Wait, maybe they're not that much more difficult. It's because they're in a different outfit here, but I think they're already gonna be more difficult here, just on the sheer notion that Donald already died. That's fantastic. All right, get out of here. So, yeah. I should probably have taken that shortcut in all honesty. Because I never have taken it up to this point yet. Because there's supposed to be a little grate that we can take here to get over to Moonlight Hill. Are you guys already dead? We just... oh, good. Goofy's not dead yet. Okay, I'll take that. I had the weird taste. I just now got the weird taste of watermelon. Of pumpkin in my mouth, which is not a good taste to have when you have not eaten pumpkin in like 3 years. Somebody was telling me pumpkin chocolate tastes really good. Like, I think the same person actually told me that, so I don't know. It's kind of ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Did somebody... Oh, I was just saying, did somebody cast arrow on me? That would have been really nice of them, even though I don't really need it at this point. We're just leveling up at this junction in time, so have a nice bit of a filler time because I like talking to you guys. And if you guys, yeah, I don't know, if you guys wanted to take that, it wasn't really a game. Like, it was more like just like a random quiz, not even. I don't know what it was, but it was something I couldn't care less for. I remember when I was younger, I used to do those things like on MySpace, and it's like, what Harry Potter character were you? Or something. I don't think I ever did that one, but there were some like really random ones, or it's like, what animal mess represents you? Like, I would do those for some reason. Like, I don't know, it feels weird to admit, but I would do it, and I'm slightly ashamed. Oh, thank you. I was just going to cast it on myself. Didn't need to. All right, let's do the Bambi thing. So every time I'd go to a different room in Traverse Town, I'd activate Bambi, and the reasoning for this, did I already go over this? I know we used him multiple times, but he basically increases the rate at which enemies drop rare items, which is very good, and every time we fill up his little meter, we will have a chance to get another rare item, so that's pretty good. And of course my Aurora ran out, and of course even though Donald and Goofy won't be here, that's okay, because we'll actually be able to still have their abilities of Lucky Strike enabled. And so what you're going to want to kill when Bambi's still out here is the get these stupid assholes out of here, the gravity ball here, or the dark ball, because he's going to be the one that's going to drop. So Bambi dropped the potion there. I think every third one he'll drop like a rare item. There's a chance he might, but it's not always going to be that. Okay, so are we all done here? Is there no other enemies? Nothing else? Alright, guys, you're just gonna keep spawning for a little bit. I'll take it. Alright, thank you very much. Okay, so the White Trinity mark should be around here. Oh no, there's more enemies here. Shit, I spoke too soon. Alright, so Donald and Goofy will be back here pretty soon. Let's get gravity up, shall we? Listen to the Airborne Toxic event. That's kind of a cool little thing. Somebody was telling me one of my songs sounded like it was written by them, which was kind of weird, because it was like, I don't really see it. Like, the only song that would even remotely come close would probably be, what was it called? Everything, All I Wanted or something? Is like, Everything at Once or something like that. Is their, like, lead single from that album. Alright, are you guys gonna come back? Oh, he cast fire on it! Okay, thank you for that. So that'll take us back over there. But where's that stupid Trinity mark? It's in the corner of one of these places, but I never can find it my first time because I always fight enemies. It's over there. Okay, so go ahead and take care of these assholes. So yeah, that's kind of a, I don't know. Apparently they're coming out with something else, like Such Hot Blood or something. I don't know. I think they were going to release that one of these days. They kept doing like, not spoilers, just like teasers on their Facebook. So that's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. And Facebook, oh god, and people started doing those goddamn bitch strips, man. It's like every time somebody posted bitch strips, all it should say is, I really want you to kill yourself, because that's what it's saying. That is indubitably what it is saying. Alright, can you guys just die, please? I really appreciate it. I'm doing my hurricane spin here, left and right, but it apparently is of no use. It's no use! It's no use! Alright, come on. Oh god. Speaking of which, I was thinking about legitimately doing a Sonic Let's Play, but that would be really dumb because everybody already does it, and I don't know. You know, Sonic 06 is not really that bad, okay? It's awful. It's god-awful, but it's nowhere near the worst game of all time because I've beaten it before. It's not hard. You just have to not suck at fucking Sonic games to not be able to do well at it. And you know what's even worse is I can't tell that I don't know what people were expecting if they think Sonic Adventure Battle 2 or what the fuck ever is good, because those games are, it's like practically identical. Like, I would say Sonic Next Gen is better than Sonic Battle versus 2 or whatever the hell that thing is, the one that everybody loves for whatever. Like, It's exactly the same. Like, I don't... Sweet mother of God! Okay, we're gonna do some arrow arts here. Alright, there it is. 1. Alright, nope, magic I say. Magic I say. Okay, so they don't do stop here. I think the one later on does stop. We'll do this. Ooh, this isn't good. Magic. Thank you for that. Didn't really need it, but thank you. And one more, please. One more, and we'll have... Okay, perfect! Target! Ooh, yeah! Okay! So we've gotten 1 arts for every area we've been practically. Arrow arts, perfect. And a spirit gem! I will take it. Alright, let's do another one that's not so difficult. Let's do fire. Alright, thunder I don't want to use because he's going to do something dumb with getting in the way of his buddies there. So what is this one? Alright, he's cold, so hot. Alright, so we'll just do some fires for a little bit. So yeah, I don't know. Sonic Next Gen just seemed like the perfect continuation, you know, relative to the actual goodness of whatever Sonic Battle Generation 2 or whatever. I don't know. I don't really follow Sonic games all that often, but I don't know. People give that game so much shit, which is, you know, not the worst thing. It is a terrible game, but when you're following it up with that other one, it's just I don't know. I'm probably gonna get a shit ton of hate for that because of my little opinion, man. I don't really even hate Sonic games. I'm not that bad at them, but Jesus, can you please be cold for once? Donald, get the hell out of my way. I'm half tempted just to finish this asshole off just so I can get all these other guys, so we can still get some mystery goo out of it at the very least. Come on, can you give me some? Last one. Alright, I don't want to do thunder. No, next last one. Alright, arrow. I'll go and use it on, can't use it. Fire, please. Come on. Shit. Of course, see, every time you're waiting for the perfect time, at least we got the one that we needed. That's all that was important. I'd rather just wait to get the arts. All of a sudden turned a little bit Irish. That wasn't Irish. That was god-awful.